Hello and welcome to Country Music Social Media Sessions, and I'm really excited to have Rob McHale. We've spoken many times via Messenger, quite some years now, and I've never met you, so lovely to meet you. And let us know where you are, Rob. Where are you based?
And to meet you as well, Helena. That's crazy, isn't it? All of this communication and then finally in person, so to speak. Well, I'm over in North Carolina, maybe in the southern part, just at the base of the foothills.
So, lovely.
About 4 hours from the coast, and maybe 3.5, and about an hour and 15 from the highest mountains, and maybe an hour and a half. So, right
I can imagine it's beautiful. It's beautiful down there, isn't it?
It's geographically, it works. And there's an airport, a big airport, about an hour away, so you can get anywhere in the world from there. So.
Oh, brilliant. So do you live kind of more in the country part, or are you quite built up where you are? You more sort of near the mountains, I know?
It is. I moved up here almost 30 years ago to farm. I was a farmer for a long time. And now I live about 10 minutes away from my farm, so I don't really do any work. So, but other than, just writing songs and trying to get a gig once in a while, and that's seems to be the work, is actually forcing myself to go book, and contact and reach out. So
of course, obviously, we've all had lockdowns and in and out of lockdowns for a couple of years now. So are you finally getting out to gig now over in South Carolina? Are you actually getting it? Is it opening up?
Well, I'm just starting to book. I do have I've been playing the whole time. We missed maybe a couple of months in the beginning, and then we had a monthly show outdoors.
Oh.
And it was tough. We had to shut down, I think it was a February, maybe last year. It was so cold. It was just brutal. So we just in advance, we postponed that to March. But I'm just starting to get out. My schedule's been populating for the fall. I have a gig this Saturday night down in Davidson, North Carolina, and then up in Massachusetts next week. It's one gig. I had a couple of, I call them COVID casualties.
Yeah.
Where you're on the books and then they postpone, and there's a whole string of those that I have yet to regenerate. But, so yeah, Massachusetts, I looked on the map and I've been up there, hundreds of times, but, driving, it is further than from driving from Land's End over your way.
Yeah.
To Inverness. So that's, if you were to drive it, that's how it's a
wow.
So, and cost wise, it's about a wash. It's about the same if you fly or drive.
Oh, okay.
So I may drive. I'm thinking about it. Maybe better reliability.
But that's little road trip. That's quite a long road trip. So, I know it'd be fantastic. And have you been to the UK, Rob?
Yeah, several times I have, and I would say more than several, but in the recent years, yes, in particular.
Oh, wow.
And all over, pretty much. I guess the northeast, I haven't been. Northeast of England, of course, been to Scotland and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm far down south, so I'm right at the south. I'm literally right at the bottom before. So I live in a place called Bournemouth, which is right down the bottom,
okay.
Right by the sea.
That is. Yeah. I love that Cornwall area. I have not been there, but it's been on my list, and it just hasn't worked with the trips because I'd have to be somewhere and it just wouldn't work on the timeline. But that's beautiful there, so I'd like to make that and just see the water.
Yes, it's a little bit. Well, at the end of my road, literally a few minutes that way, the sea is right there, so I'm very lucky. So last time I spoke to you, I think you very kindly sent me this.
Oh yes,
and I've been playing it a lot on my radio show, and I played it at home. And I had another copy which I gave to my dad, who he lives on a place called the Isle of Wight. I don't know if you've heard of that, and he absolutely loves it as well. So we've been following you and giving you a lot of airplay. So you're going to play a song for us first of all, aren't you?
Say that again.
You're going to play us a little song.
Play a song now.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Love that. This is a brand new song, and I just wrote it about an Irish-born pirate.
Okay.
I like to write historical things, as you know.
Oh, that sounds, yeah.
And she ended up in the Carolinas, initially living with her wealthy father. And then she got into a little rebellious period and became very spirited and enjoyed hanging down in the ports. And I guess it was just more exciting for her to be down there. And then she took an interest in pirating, and there's been many legends about her. So I thought it was worthy of a song. So I wrote this. It's called Anne Bonny. I once met a girl at a port in Carolina who said she was a pirate, not a pirateer. So I raised up my glass and I gave her a toast to the prettiest girl on this mid-Atlantic coast. Anne Bonny was her name, a pirate of the sea. She could stand with any man, lay who she pleased. If you stare her in the eyes, off the side you'll go, way down low to swim with Davy Jones. We'll sing up your glass to our good pirate lass. Yo-ho, another round of rum. Raise up your glass to our good Irish lass. Anne Bonny was her name, my good pirate queen. She could take any ship at just 23. If they ever catch us, I know I will swing, but I'd fight 100 men to save my pirate queen. I'd fight 1,000 men to save my Irish queen. We'll sing yo-ho, another round of rum. Raise up your glass to our good pirate lass. Yo-ho, another round of rum. Raise up your glass to our good Irish lass. I once met a girl at a port in Carolina. She was a pirate, not a pirateer.
I absolutely love that. That was absolutely fantastic. I like the story of Anne Bonny. My husband's very much into the history of pirates, and I think she's one of his favourites.
she got a lot of glory, didn't she? The last 100 years or so, and I think she was featured in some books that that glorified her, and they just took it and pursued the legend. It was great. So
yeah, that was a fantastic song. That was really good. So what's going to happen now? What are you going to do? You're going to do another album? Because obviously you've got the 40 Ford Coupe, which we've got here. So please, everybody, have a look at that one. But are you going to do another album?
I'm planning on one. I'm just putting the artwork concept together right now. So I always start with the art first, and then because that seems to take the longest. And then once I get that kind of ironed out and the artist working, then I'll set up tracks. And so hopefully, I have the music ready for it, and just a matter of putting it together. It takes time, doesn't it? It takes time, and yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, and I like to put some thought into it, and just take my time, and because it is a big project. So, yeah. And so, what do you have? Do you have a band? Sorry to interrupt. Do you have a band as well? I do, and we didn't play a lot during COVID because I was traveling. I was still traveling all over the place, and most of them are, we'll say, a little bit older than I am, and I just was concerned. I didn't want to bring something home and then be around people, that I could possibly have something on my sleeve. So we just didn't rehearse for a period of time, and then this fall we lost our fiddle player unexpectedly. So we just took a breather after that, and we just I played with part of us, a new guy that plays anything with strings, J.J. James, and he plays mandolin and banjo and dobro, and Peter McCraney plays dobro with us also, fantastic dobro player. My brother Pat, and he's just coming off the injured list, so he'll be back. We'll probably have a practice later this week, and then work towards some things. So I do, and so in the meantime, I've just been playing solo. Yeah. So no, we look forward to hearing it. Well, yes, thanks, and they just travel. We might go 2 or 3 hours away from here. We're all kind of fairly close to each other within 45 minutes. Yeah. So it's nice. That'll be exciting. It's exciting to get back doing it again, isn't it? And it's be fun cause it'd be nice to hear it. So obviously when you get your new music, do send it over to us, because you've been talking to Ken from Country Music Social Media for quite some time now, I understand. I have, and it's interesting because we do it at the strangest hours. I'll look at my watch and I'll say, I wonder what time it is in England right now. What's he doing up? So I think he just never sleeps, and we're... No. You're right. I don't think he sleeps. But we'll have a long chat about anything, on just back and forth, and so it'll be good to see him sometime, and you as well in person. Hopefully, I can get over there someday and visit, play some music, and so forth. So. Absolutely, we'd love to have you over here. It'd be nice to actually meet. Sort of not on Zoom or via Facebook and all that. But yes, you've been part of Country Music Social Media for a while. We've loved having you on board as well. So looking forward to all your future projects, which we will get out and plug for you as well. Would you like to play us one more song, Rob, before you go? I would. And this is a new song too. I wrote this about one of the legends that came from America. Eric Clapton, who I used to idolize when I was young, said that this fellow was the most influential person on modern rock music. Okay. And he was from a rural area in Mississippi, and he was born in 1911 there. And he moved back there in his teens and was trying to follow his dream of being a musician, and he followed a lot of the Delta blues players around. So one day during an intermission, he picked up a guitar and started entertaining the audience, and he failed miserably. And so he was so embarrassed, he actually left town. And he came back about a year later and asked if he could play, and he had his own guitar strapped to his back. And this same guy, Son House, the same Delta blues man, said, I want to give him a shot here and a chance. So he played, and he just brought the house down. He played all these songs he had written in the last year, like Sweet Home Chicago, and I think I'll Dust My Broom, Crossroad Blues. And that's where that legend was born, that no one could believe that he could learn all of these songs and write them and have such a great voice and master the blues in just a year.
Wow.
So they said he must have sold his soul to the devil on the way out of town.
Yeah.
And so that's the story of Robert Johnson. And they found him. He was the first member of the 27 Club. They found him dead on the side of the road at age 27 with no apparent injuries. And
wow.
The legend says the devil had come to collect his due.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Kind of spooky. So
that is very spooky. Well, what a story. I do love the way you tell stories, Rob. It's great.
So I thought I would honor him by writing a song, and it's such an interesting story, too.
Yes, yeah. Well, brilliant. Thank you. I look forward to hearing it.
You're welcome. When the morning breaks and the sun is rising, it's time to pay. When the morning breaks, gonna be hell to pay. When the morning breaks, in Mississippi, I look for the truth. But I met the devil man, nothing left to lose. Oh, I sold my soul, and I left there with the blues. Oh, when you sell your soul, someday you'll pay. Down at the crossroads, you'll hear him say, gonna be hell to pay. When the morning breaks, and the sun is rising, it's time to pay. When the morning breaks, gonna be hell to pay. When the morning breaks, morning breaks.
Oh, another amazing story from Rob. That is just brilliant. Your guitar skills as well. I'm just mesmerised every time you play. You're fantastic. You're very, you're brilliant. It's so lovely. An absolute honour to meet you today, Rob. And thanks so much for playing for us. We're going to get this out on YouTube over the next couple of weeks, and also CMR Nashville as well. Hopefully we'll play it as a radio interview. And I'm going to hopefully start playing it on my show, Radio Downtown, which is broadcast from Canada as well. So I will let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know and keep you in touch. So thanks again for joining us. What time is it over there?
It is probably coming up close to 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay, in the afternoon.
And so we're five hours now.
Yeah, that sounds that sounds about right.
About right.
Oh.
So.
Well, thanks for joining us. Do get us new music as soon as you can. We'll get it played for you, and we'll go a nice plug for you. And an absolute honour to meet you. Thanks very much for joining us.
My pleasure, Helena. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.